Right, welcome back to another episode of PrimeTime Rundown. We are entering the championship round of the playoffs. I have myself here, Jarrett, and Dalton with me as well.
I'm
I probably
back,
pointed on the
baby.
wrong side there, but yes, he's back in business. We're ready to do this shit. Got the band back together, so ready to talk about the championship round. But before we do that, uh, if you haven't checked it out, go get W Energy. Go to w.gg and use the code HardCountHeroes to get 10% off. They got like some energy drink stuff where it's like the powder, kind of like G Fuel, and it's really nice. I enjoy it, so I would go try that
Jeez, I
out.
might have to go
Also,
check that out.
I think you should, man. It's not that bad, and honestly, it's got no like maltodextrin or like sugars or fillers or anything like that, so it's actually pretty good and like kind of healthy for you. I'm not gonna say it's good for you, but healthy for you.
Because that's what
And
we want to tell kids. Hey, go buy this. There's no sugar in it.
yeah, if you're
Come on.
don't buy W if you're under 18. That's what I'll say. But uh
We're not paid
also,
actors, folks.
yeah, we released our fantasy football punishment video.
Oh,
Bryce in a cow suit at Lambeau. So if you haven't watched that, go give that a try. Go check it out. It's called Wearing a Cow Suit at Lambeau in parentheses fantasy football punishment. So
that was one
uh
fun video to make.
oh, it was a blast, dude.
Aside from this
All of us
show,
had a great
I think
time.
that video was probably my best thing we ever made.
Yeah, I definitely think so. And going out and be able to record stuff like that was a lot of fun too, and getting like different clips and just being out in the environment. So we're definitely gonna have to run that back maybe some other time. Think of some other ideas to
It doesn't
do
even have to, like,
IRL like
we
that.
don't need the costume. Just go out. Let's interview some people.
Yeah, exactly. So if you guys want to see some stuff like that, leave a comment about it and let us know. Give us some ideas. We're definitely willing to kind of expand more out into that kind of realm instead of just like here sit down stuff. Although we do love doing this, but just to kind of expand what we got, expand the brand, give some variety. But so I think that pretty much covers all the stuff we got to go through first. So let's roll into the championship matchups. So in the NFC, San Francisco 49ers took care of the Dallas Cowboys, and they're advancing on to play the Philadelphia Eagles, who mollywopped the Giants, which
Boo.
I'll be honest, terrible take on my part that I thought the Giants were gonna don't sleep on the Giants, and I was wrong. So I made a fun little
Hey, the Eagles didn't sleep on the Giants, so don't worry. It's okay.
yeah, they fucking murdered them. If I'm being honest with you, 38-7 wasn't even close.
They did more
And
than murder.
oh yeah, dude, at half it was like 28-0.
They.
And then
Do I say it? Do I dare say it?
no, don't say it. No, 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 no. I know what you're talking about. Don't say it. Oh my god. Yeah,
Cause he
fucking
was
out of a
number
fit.
one.
Jesus Christ. So yeah, the Eagles took care of business in that game. Uh, so now we have a really interesting matchup where the Niners are coming in. They're winning. They've won 12 in a row since week 8, if you include the playoffs. And Brock Purdy has looked not bad. I'll say not bad at all.
It's because they have the
But they're
players
playing a
around him.
tough Eagles team. Yeah, they're playing a tough Eagles team that has a good offense. The defense is there too, and they just are rolling off of a big win against the Giants. So, who do you have in this game, Dalton? And what do you think is going to take, or what are they going to have to do to win?
See, I'm assuming our post on our picks is already released before this.
I haven't released it yet, but
Oh, you haven't
it
released
will
yet?
be up.
Because I know we were recording this after we did our picks. But I'm going to pick the 49ers on this one. Everyone thinks
Yeah.
the Eagles are going to win. But I'm going for a full week of just upsets as my pick. I'm going with the unexpected. I'm going with the underdogs. Purdy, it's in his first season. He's starter. He's placed on a good team. He's got good people around him, good players. But I think we just need a little bit more from him as an individual in order
Yeah,
for them to pull off this win.
that's fair. I definitely think they need to elevate their game in this matchup. The offense looked a little rough against the Cowboys. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a lot closer of a game than I thought it would have been. The Cowboys are a good team this year. They just obviously couldn't get it together at the end of the season. But don't let that discredit the 49ers at all. They have a really solid offense, defense, and honestly all around too. And Brock Purdy's been serviceable in there. He's been good. He's actually a Rookie of the Year nominee, which I think is kind of bullshit for only playing 5 games in the regular season, but that's a whole nother story. But don't sleep on the Eagles this week,
Don't
all right?
sleep on the 49ers.
I'm feeling like the Eagles are going to pull this off. I mean, it's going to be a close one, but I like the momentum of playing at home at Lincoln Financial Field. It's going to be rocking there. The Philly fans are nuts. I'll tell you that. So as long as the offense can continue, I mean, we've seen that they can put up points. We've seen what Hurts does. We've seen what the rushing attack does with Miles Sanders, Kenneth Gainwell, and Boston Scott. Uh, just really solid team, really solid offensive line, and their wide receivers too, AJ Brown, Devonta Smith. I mean, that offense is stacked. Now it's just gonna be a matter of stopping the 49ers offense, which I think is also solid. I mean, they have Christian McCaffrey, like we know of. You got the jersey on right
We
there.
do. Yes,
They
sir.
have Brandon Ayuk, who's pretty good. George Kittle has really been popping off lately. And, like I said before, Brock Purdy hasn't been bad. So, but I think the championship game is going to kind of get to Brock Purdy a little bit. I mean, he's been cool under pressure this whole time, but I feel like the fairy tale story is over this week,
Under
and the
pressure.
Eagles win a close one. Probably in a defensive battle, if I do say. I would probably say it's going to be a 20-17. Eagles beat the 49ers on a last second field goal. That's what I'm saying. So, uh, I'll take them in this matchup. It's been fun, Brock Purdy, but I feel like the end is coming near. And this Eagles team just at home, I feel like they can't lose at home. So we'll have to see.
Any team can lose at home.
Well, that's fair,
That
but I
happens all
just
the
like
time.
their momentum in this game. Okay. So then we'll move into the AFC Championship game. The Bengals, after upsetting the Bills 27-10 and really kind of put them in their place, are coming into the Arrowhead Stadium to play the Chiefs. And there's a question about Patrick Mahomes in this game. They just beat the Jaguars 27-20 last week, but Pat Mahomes got injured in the middle of that game, and then he was pulled out, and then Chad Henne got put in, who looked pretty good, but then Mahomes came back in. So we need to figure
No.
out, is Mahomes' ankle going to be good enough for this game, and is that going to affect their play at all? Do you think it's going to affect Mahomes' play?
Yes. The way Mahomes plays is if he doesn't have a read on any of his receivers or his backs, he can run the ball. He'll scramble. He'll do the job himself. But if you take away one of the body parts he needs to do that, you're taking away a part of his play style. So now he has only 1 week to readjust his play style in order to work around that.
Sure.
So rest in peace, Mahomes.
Wow, there it is. So do you think Joe Burrow, he has a history of beating the Chiefs and beating Mahomes, so you think that continues?
Nah, Chiefs are gonna win this game.
Wow, swap back around on it. The Chiefs are gonna win this.
Chiefs are gonna win. It's gonna be a rough game for Mahomes, but the
Yeah,
Chiefs are gonna win.
I think in this game, it's really going to come down to what the Chiefs defense can do to at least kind of withhold the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals have been hot lately, and Joe Burrow's looked good as ever in the playoffs.
Burrow's gonna crack.
But
Burrow's gonna
Ma-
drown. He's gonna
Mahomes
choke.
at home, yeah, exactly. And I feel like Mahomes at home in this electric Chiefs offense. And it doesn't really matter that they don't have these big name guys at receiver like the Bengals do with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Sure, you got Juju Smith Schuster and you got McCole Hardman. I mean, not on the same tier at all. You have Kadarius Tony, but
Yeah.
I feel like the Chiefs are going to have a really good game here. And I feel like Pat Mahomes, even though he's injured, he is the best quarterback in the league. And I'd probably still take Mahomes with a bum ankle over 2/3 of the league, anyways. So I feel like he's taking care of business. And honestly, from the clips I saw this week, it looks like he's doing okay with the bum ankle. I mean, he's looks better than expected, I should say. So uh, I'll take the Chiefs at home in this one. The momentum's there. Just get the ball to Travis Kelsey too. That guy's a game, just an
You
absolute
hope.
game changer. So
Just
get the
you
ball to
hope.
Kelsey. Yeah. So I'll
Chiefs are
take the
gonna
Chiefs in
teach
this
Joe
one, man.
Burrow German.
I like the revenge story right here. So, should be fun.
Sorry about that. My brother walked in.
Yeah, so I'll take the Chiefs. Revenge story seems pretty good right here. And they're gonna go play the Eagles in the Super Bowl. So, uh, to include Nick's picks for the week,
No,
since
no,
he's usually
I'm
not
cutting
on
this out.
PrimeTime Rundown at all, but he's in the graphic, all right? He's in the graphic. He didn't want to show
I
up at all,
don't
so
care. You don't show your face. You don't get in the video. All right, we don't need
he's
faces
choosing
for graphics. He can stay in the graphic.
49ers and Bengals. No
No, no,
explanation.
la la
Okay.
la la.
No explanation to that at all. But 49ers and Bengals Nick's picks are. Thought we'd include them in though so we can have a little bit of extra variety. But yeah, it's championship weekend. Looks like we're gonna get into the Super Bowl pretty soon here. So we're excited to go over that too. That should be a pretty big event.
That's gonna be
And
insane.
who do you think is gonna have a big week this week?
See, it, there's so many players that could like just go off in a championship game, but your pool is also so limited at the same time.
That's true.
I'm thinking Christian McCaffrey. I'm gonna go running back route this week.
Hey,
I
that's a
think
solid
he's
pick.
I think
Christian
he's gonna
McCaffrey
be
is
able
always
to
solid.
run all up on them Eagles. He's gonna fly like a
Yeah,
bird.
exactly. Fair enough. Uh, I'm gonna go offense as well, and I'm gonna go with the signal caller, the QB1, Jalen Hurts. I feel like he's gonna have a big game and kind of assert himself as the dominant quarterback in the NFC. Definitely one of the top three guys in the NFC, I think. So he's gonna make that proven this Sunday, and he's gonna take care of business and bring the Eagles to the Super Bowl. So we're gonna get a brother on brother matchup with Jason Kelsey on the Eagles and Travis Kelsey on the Chiefs. So that should be
The
fun.
Eagles aren't going to the Super Bowl. We've discussed this. It's
What do you mean?
49ers because the 49ers need to win the Super Bowl.
No, 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 they
McCaffrey
don't.
deserves a Super Bowl ring. Granted, I wish he would have did it with us, but he's definitely a player that deserves a ring.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can make the argument for some of the guys on the Chiefs and the Eagles too, as well, though.
Yeah, but I don't want
So,
to hear those arguments. I don't care about those people.
yeah, well, that's your point. All right. Well,
I'm just kidding.
I think
I'm an
that's about
asshole,
it
but it's
for.
okay.
I think that's about it for our analysis for these championship games. Also, coming out in February, I believe February 13th, we're going to release it. The Cheap Seats podcast. I'm looking forward to doing that. We're going to talk about.
What? No, 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 no. You're messing with me.
I ain't,
Already?
I ain't fucking with you, man. I'm serious. It's coming
Already?
up.
Oh, damn.
Just gonna be like the Hard Count Heroes fantasy show, but it's gonna be
Damn, damn.
free form. Talk about honestly whatever we want. There's not really a set prompt to the show. We're just gonna talk about whatever we want because that's what we want to do. So
Nah,
if you like the,
you're not joshing me. Like we're actually in a
I ain't
month. This is
joshing ya.
coming out.
Yeah,
Nah, nah. I need to
for
check my higher ups.
realsies,
Hold on.
man. Less than a month.
All right. I just
Did
got
you
done
check?
talking to Nick with CEO. So it is confirmed. Yep, around February 8th to the 13th is definitely coming out.
Yeah, February 13th, the day after the Super Bowl, I believe. So be ready for that. I'm excited. I'm sure everyone else is excited. We're gonna talk about whatever we want, and it's gonna be a blast.
Heard
So
it here first, folks. It's
give that a
coming.
listen. It's your off-season content, your off-season little taste, you know.
Well,
So,
it's part of it because if I'm not mistaken, our CEO Nicholas Adams also is making some Madden content. Is he not? Because we
oh
are
yes,
all in a connected franchise on Madden 23.
yeah, yeah. We are doing a connected franchise in Madden 23. We've played a couple of weeks. I'm not in charge of the project on that at all, so I can neither confirm nor deny what's going to be released for that and what is going to come out. But all I can kind of preface here is that we should have some clips of the games up and maybe like some team introductions and something like that coming out. So, uh, but you didn't hear that from me.
No, 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 no. You didn't hear
Yeah,
from me
so
either. Little
have to
bird
keep that
flying
one on
around
the
in the
down low.
background.
Yeah, I think Nick also wants to do some XFL content. So if you like the XFL, listen to that too.
No.
Uh, I can't confirm that that's going to come out though. So That's just what I know.
I just
All right.
I don't think there's enough around the XFL in order to actually sustain it.
Oh, there might be. Who knows? I mean, who's really doing XFL content right now?
I think that's the
Exactly.
point. I really don't think we should.
I don't know. That's a production meeting topic coming up, but that's pretty much it. So we'll see y'all. I think we're not gonna do it next week because the Super Bowl's not till the week after. So we'll see y'all Super Bowl week.
Yes, sir. Good night,
Later, later.
everybody.
Yeah.